Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. I'm going to kick off today with some international sightings. So for those of you who are on a bit of a toy hunt, I get this information from TFW 2005 every week, but it's just a little bit of things just to keep you updated. So Build-A-Buddy Optimus Prime has been spotted in Australia. Studio Series Wave 5 and 6 Core and Legacy Wave 4 Core have been found in Chile. Rise of the Beast Mainline Beast Mode Bumblebee in Germany. Legacy Wave 4 Voyager in New Zealand. Studio Series Wave 6 and Core Gamer Edition and Voyagers in the Philippines. And then there's quite a few more here as well for Singapore and indeed in Taiwan. If you want to pause this and have a quick read of that there, if it's in relation to your country, feel free to do so. Moving on, this is something again that I highlighted last week, but we've got some really good images of this now and some prices. So this is basically, there's going to be so much merchandise coming out with regards to Rise of the Beast. This is from the cinemas. So the Optimus Prime head, it looks like it's going to be retailing at $25 or $30 with medium popcorn in it. This has been confirmed by Cinepolis Theaters in Mexico. So again, here's the article. There is the head. Remember, it's got LED eyes that light up. And indeed, we've had this as well. So there's the head. And then there's even other things that have been spotted. So this is a possible look at AMC Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime truck of popcorn. And I've got some updates on this as well. So this is a truck popcorn bucket. So it was only found inside a packaging at first. But then again, as I update this every time I take some pictures, and every time I update this on a daily basis to bring you the news, that's going to hold some serious amounts of popcorn. So there you go. That looks like it's going to be the AMC Theatres popcorn bucket. I really like that. I've got no idea what's coming out in the UK. All I know is I've got my ticket booked, but at the moment I don't know anything. I will let you guys know as soon as I find out. Talking about the film coming out, there's loads of news that came out from Singapore over the last few days, because I don't know if you remember, they were very lucky enough to have the world premiere. So there's two articles on this. There's one which I haven't watched at all because it does say here heavy spoilers in this. There's a 1 hour interview via this link about the movie, and it says again in capital letters heavy spoilers on there. So this was of course the panel and the cast. They did an interview regarding obviously the film, and then of course later on that day, again via TFW 2005, there's an abundance of images and mini videos of, again, exactly that, the world premiere. I mean, look how good this looked. So this is obviously in the evening. They've got the video mapping on the building, all the actual Beast characters by the looks of it, and main characters around the side. Then we've got some daytime shots coming up in a minute where you can see that they were building and setting up. So there's the life-size Mirage. That's the building before, that's the building in the day, but yeah, before they put all the mapping on it. There's Mirage again. There's them setting up a stand. It just looked to be absolutely fantastic, to be honest. Really, really gutted that it was absolutely nowhere near myself to try and get down to. So again, loads of photo opportunities, all things like this. Here's everybody's press passes. There's the building again all lit up. There's so many more pictures of these online, guys, if you want to check them out for yourself without all the glare. There is inside the actual cinema, obviously, with all the movie posters. Indeed, more movie posters, and of course, because it was the premiere, lots of merchandise, memorabilia, statues, absolutely everything you can think of, all on display, all for what obviously appeared to be an amazing, amazing event. There's the YOLO Park models that are just everywhere at the moment. And indeed that, I haven't heard anything negative at all. I've deliberately stayed away from quite a few of the actual in-depth reports, but I've not heard anything at all in any way negative coming out of there regarding that. Okay, staying with Rise of the Beast merchandise though, this is in Singapore at the moment, but because it's KFC, I have no doubt that this is going to go worldwide, so that's why I'm going to show it to you. So this is actual images of, they've even got a standee outside. I mean, how good is this? So there is, as I say, the, of course, main two characters. There is the meals. You've got the Rise of the Beast flasks. They glow in the dark. You've got specially named burgers. You've got a sticker pack that comes with each meal. There you go. It's just showing that. As I say, I'm fully expecting. There's the drinks flasks there. You can see there it's saying that they glow in the dark, which looks great. It looks like it's the factions and the symbols which glow. And the reason why I say I'm showing you this is because I fully expect this to go global, so to keep your eye out on it, basically. Okay, again, always feature this. I think it's brilliant that they do it, and I do always say that, but I genuinely do, and I know a load of people agree with me because Sam just went over 7,500 followers on Instagram, I think, as well, because of this. So this is his insight into the Studio Series Voyager figure of course, Optimus Prime. And now what I like about this is how in-depth he's gone, how you get to see all the concepts of it. And the thing that surprised me the most, and you'll see in a second, is I didn't think there was that many differences between the new figure and the Studio Series Bumblebee Voyager figure. But as you're about to see in a second, there's an abundance of them. It's practically a whole new mold. So here's again how they start off with the process. You've got the Takara Tomy design drawing, the block drawing, and then of course the detail model. Again, it's just really nice to get the insights into how they, I suppose, go about building these figures that we all love. Here it is from all angles. There it is transformed, fully decoed, etc. There's obviously CAD design of the head. That's obviously copying the actual on-screen image of him. This is what I mean. Look how interesting this is. So you've got the new figure and the original. So you can see straight away that he's taller. He's a little bit more slimline. Looks completely different from the back. And as I said, the thing that surprised me the most, and indeed, you know, from the side, the thing that really surprised me was this in a second. Them tyres and wheels are the only original figure existing tooling from Studio Series 38. So that's the only original parts from the original version of this figure from the Bumblebee movie. So all of these are all new tooling, new parts, everything. And like it says here, you know, it was an unlicensed cab before, whereas now it's a licensed Freightliner. So for that reason, it's completely different. And again, you can see the differences there between the alternate modes as well. So if you want to check this out in more detail, read his comments, you can head to either TFW 2005 or indeed Sam Locke's own Instagram page. Okay, loads of Rise of the Beast to start us off. Rapper MC Solar has released his track for Transformers Rise of the Beast, and this is slated to play with the French dub of the movie, because obviously we've got the normal soundtrack that's been released on Spotify, but obviously because of the different dubs in different languages, rapper MC Solar has the honour of having the song for the French dub. Right, this is something that again that I previewed over the weekend, but now we've got some better images. This is MPG Kaen, the last of the train bots, Masterpiece scale. Liking the look of this. I've been a fan of these, to be fair, even though I think there's way too much kibble on the legs and on the sides. I do have to agree that the Moon Studios seem to have got rid of the kibble much better. But I'm still enjoying, as I say, experiencing these figures. I've got this guy on pre-order as well, as far as I'm aware. I need to check that now I've said that. There's the alternate mode. There he is with a lightsaber. And then the most important image that you're going to want to see, that's, I believe, the first time we get to see Raiden in full colour and all of his glory. So, yeah, I like the look of it. Again, I think, to be honest, Moon Studios may have pipped it just for the aesthetics. I'll have to see in hand, and we'll have to wait till we see more images of him. I'm still going to get him and build him up, so you'll be able to see him on this channel. This is something that we've been talking about again for a couple of weeks, and it looks 100% confirmed now. So in the UK, in Smith's stores, and I'm so annoyed I didn't even think of checking this because I went there earlier, they found on the shelves the two different variants of the Bumblebee. Now, the two variants are the difference in the face. So there's hardly any silver and lighter eyes in this one. There's darker eyes, and as you can see, a full faceplate. So there is a known variant. The only thing I can think it will be is it could be from two completely different factories. But there you go. I know I was asked in one of the questions, somebody who's interested in it, check it out. It's out. It's on some of the shelves. I'll do my best to try and find one as well now, in honesty. Okay. Transformers EarthSpark is now coming to Netflix, so whether this is indeed a push to get it that little bit more popularity or to break it more through into the mainstream, because as I said, I think a lot of people's, what's the word I'm after? Interest, that's the word. I think a lot of people's interest in it has waned a little bit. Maybe it's because of the movie, maybe it's because there's so much going on, but of course, with the new Wave 2 coming out, it would make sense for them to get it on as many platforms as possible so people can watch it, and indeed then perhaps purchase the toys as well. So it is going to be coming to Netflix very soon. Here we go, Ehobby again. I always highlight things that they do. I love the stuff they do. This time we've got some key rings to look at. We've got Sound Blaster, Ravaged Laserbeak and Soundwave in alternate mode, Drift, Deadlock and Grand Scourge. In fact, let me just show you them. How good are these? I love them, they're just so cool. There's Ravaged and Laserbeak, there's Soundwave alternate mode, there we've got Drift, there we've got Deadlock, there's Grand Scourge, and then these Pretenders are brilliant. Look at that. Vroom, Crosshairs, and indeed Thunderwing. And again, these are available from the Ehobby website or via Takara's website in Japan. Okay, moving on to third party. I've scoured all the Weibo pages. At the moment, Magic Square Toys are really hyping up their versions on Cyclonus because, of course, that's coming out very, very soon. It is available for pre-order as well. Newage look like they're ready to ship their version of Hound and indeed their take on the repaint or the original deco to their Omega Supreme or Newage Michael. That is, of course, the Omegatron colour deco. It looks like they're ready to ship as well. And indeed, if you want to order these, this is Shozi's pre-order page. There's so much going on there at the moment. There, funnily enough, is the other deco of the Cyclonus mould in the middle. There is just everything. Look, there's Fans Hobbies Overload. There's too much. There's Doctor Wu's take on that Galvatron planet. There's some New Age figures again on sale. This is the flash sale, which they just do this. Some of the figures only last there for a few days. It's well worth having a nose. And if you do go on there, of course, please feel free to use the code TOYSRUS, all one word. It will greatly help me out and this channel. And it gives me an idea again of the figures that you guys want me to be reviewing. Talking of that, as I say, I've got a list as long as my arm of figures to catch up with and get on. Star Toys Blitzwing is incredible, but there's no instructions with it, so that's taking me a bit longer than normal. Doctor Wu, they're taking Optimus Prime. I've got loads of Optimus Primes. Doctor Wu's version of Optimus Prime, New Age's version of Optimus Prime, and Megatron. Loads of G1 showcases coming up. A few more shorts, hopefully trying to be a little bit more funny with the music that I'm picking for the actual videos as well. So once again, everybody, huge thank you for the support. Let's try and push this 10k for TF Nation if we can. So even if you like the shorts, they're only 4 or 5 seconds, some a bit longer, help share them around or whatever. And yeah, just let's keep this momentum rolling. I'm really enjoying doing this. I do it anyway. I love enjoying it. I love doing this channel. It's a great pleasure to bring the news to you in my primitive ways. Thank you very much for the support, channel members. Anybody who's watching this right now, and indeed shows support as well. Ridiculous Badger, thank you for jumping on board as a member. It means a lot. And indeed, I'm going to leave a direct link for the Shozi Discord as well. So as and when sales start there, I can let you know about that as well. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you in a couple of days.